A spokesman for German Chancellor Angela Merkel insists she is fine, despite being seen shaking and looking unsteady when she attended a ceremony with the German President. Laura Bundock has more.
You can see that she's clearly in a state of discomfort. It does make for uncomfortable viewing, particularly because she's one of these politicians who seems and comes across as so strong, so robust as well. And of course, Germany is one of our biggest allies as well. So there has been a lot of concern, a lot of questions about her well-being at the moment. So we can see her here. This was a little earlier on today in Berlin, inside, stood next to the German president. And you can see she is starting to shake there. She puts her hands across her body, seemingly to try and control it or to try and hide it as well. At one point, an aide walks across and offers her a glass of water, which she says no to. But I think the reason there are so many questions, is the fact that it's happened twice now. So just over a week ago, she was back in Berlin, stood alongside the new Ukrainian president outside, and again, stood by his side. You can see tremors, trembling, and again, she puts her hands in front of her body at one point as well. Now, last week, her team said it was super hot that day, 30 degrees in Berlin. She was stood in full sunshine. She was dehydrated. She said she had 3 glasses of water and was absolutely fine. And her team are pretty much saying the same thing today, that everything is going ahead as planned. The Chancellor is fine, they say. We know that Angela Merkel is on the plane on her way to Japan to meet the leaders for the G20. That's all going ahead. And neither of us were there. We're not doctors. We look at this, we jump to conclusions, don't we? And of course, there are questions, I think, being raised, and we simply don't have the answers. And I think one of the reasons we're not getting the answers is the team are staying very, very tight-lipped, because they know as well it could be tricky questions here with difficult answers. And I think as German politics prepares for its recess next week, they'll be hoping that this might go away.